Hey everybody, I am going to play through Sonic Boom for you guys. Now, I've already finished it a couple times, but I figure you've probably seen Game Grumps play it, or if not, hey, maybe you'll get to see a glitched playthrough. But Game Grumps are playing it through using glitches, but not to the extent that I will, because I've actually learned more or less the entire speedrun route, so we can go ahead and run through as fast as it's supposed to be. And by as fast as it's supposed to be, I mean way faster than was ever intended by anybody at Big Red Button or Sega.
How cute! You need your friends to save you.
Watch out! He's destroying the road.
I don't need anyone to
And you're probably wondering,
Not what it looks like from up here.
did you actually buy this game? Why would you do this? Yes, and because I like broken shit games.
Where is this dark clearing?
Should know this by now. Should know that if I have my hands on a game, it's gotta be broken in some way, if I like playing it. Okay, so first trick of the run, if I can get it.
Smash him!
Nope.
I can see how they work.
And I hope you are not too put off by that pause sound, because you're gonna be hearing it a lot.
Robots.
So what that did was it skipped the entire combat by bouncing me way over the invisible wall,
Do you see that structure?
which was actually very visible, but
But
like not visible enough. Alright, here we've got...
Time to rev the engine. Let's figure out a way to get across this.
Ah, damn. Oops. If I had made that jump, I would have been able to skip a cutscene right over here. In fact, I might still be able to jump over the trigger.
This calls for a spin dash.
Ah, no. I don't think it's gonna work, because spin dashing on these things breaks the block and just causes me to bounce. Yeah, there's no way it's gonna work. Oh well. Skip. It would have skipped this small cutscene. It's not that huge of a time loss, but whatever.
Split up for a bit. You take the left, I'll check out the right.
So basically the reason that you pause for a speedrun of this game is that pausing cancels whatever animation you're currently stuck in, whether it's like the spin dash, the dive bomb, like any diving attack, anything like that. Damn it. Oops. Hang on. There's a spot where I can get a good bounce and... Okay, screw it. This is going so well. Let's try to just jump across. Didn't work, and Skype needs to quiet down on my phone. So pausing cancels any animation you're in, but it also allows you to keep the momentum from whatever you were doing.
Looks like we have a fight, Knuckles.
So
Alright. Fight by a creepy too.
if I pause as like on the right few frames where I'm rising from like bouncing off of an enemy, then like the initial bounce is much faster than the rest of the bounce, and you carry that momentum in like way up into the air. And this is just skipping this combat, which will also skip a cutscene, and then we need to do that again to skip another cutscene, which will skip a rather large portion of this level. And we need to go very high to skip this cutscene trigger, because for some reason this cutscene trigger is extremely tall. But we've skipped it, and now all we need to do is land over here in the next cutscene trigger. I think that'll do it. Yep.
Hey, we made it all the way around to this room.
And we walk up, and another cutscene, and now we've got combat.
I'm tired of going around in circles.
Whoops, missed again.
Kind of wish they would have grouped up, but that's okay.
This guy's shooting at me.
And if I keep taking hits, it's okay. I'm just waiting for the arrow to appear so I can... There we go. So I can throw that thing at the statue
It did break.
and trigger the thing. I need to shut my phone up.
All right, here we
Hang
go,
on.
everyone.
Quiet down. Damn. Okay. Onwards.
I feel like my old self again.
And I'm not sure if it's possible to turn off subtitles in this game.
Probably a bad idea.
I kind of wish it was, or I kind of hope it is. However, there is one very, very funny subtitle later in the game
There is more fighting than I thought.
that you'll notice if
This guy knows
you're paying attention to them.
I have to have met him before.
I'll probably point it out when I get to it, though.
Think he just stuck his tongue out at me. Or it was a slither. Either way, it was rude. You can't stop me. Impressive. I am too powerful. You can't defeat me.
So where he places these obstacles, well, actually every obstacle on these segments of the game are set in stone.
There is more fighting.
Pun not intended.
This guy packs a punch.
So he drops everything on the left side.
We need to get out of here.
We won't let you get away.
And this level is over. So that's the first level of Sonic Boom. Just gone. There are only, I think, 3 more levels in the route. And I think one of them is just needed to trigger the other 2, and the other 2 are connected.
Roll.
Like, they pretty much are the same level, just with a big loading screen and a,
That thing over there.
damn,
I think it's from lyrics time. From what I know, it's meant to hold something powerful.
every time
Nobody really
I
knows
always
what.
go into that pit. Oh well.
We should make our way over the bridge. These paths are awesome. Looks like a construction pit up ahead.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Anyone see a way forward?
Oh well. Knuckles, where you at?
Vehicles have platforms on. I suggest we lower this plank so we don't have to go down there anymore.
Okay, Sonic.
Good call.
Spin that time.
We are here.
Oh, that was still faster than running.
As possible. We need to find out what is going on and what we unleashed.
Sonic Unleashed. Alright, so instead of going to where Cliff is, normally we go over here. And good, I got that first try. Then we do another one. And good, I skipped the cutscene. Nice. There's a pretty small cutscene trigger there, and it's only like a few second cutscene, so it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But yeah, it's good to skip things. Then we discover that Sonic has the ability to run on water in very specific points in the game. As in, if I do that anywhere else, I'll just die. Because reasons. Anyways, this is Cliff. This is the only time you'll see Cliff in the entire game.
We found the location for the next crystal. It's across the ocean.
I don't know. I don't know how Tails knows what crystals are, because those have never been mentioned yet. Like, I believe not even Lyric makes mention of crystals when he's first unleashed. He might, I'm not sure, but I don't think so. Oh man, I'm so glad that this game actually has way fewer loading screens than Sonic 06, because the load times are like just as bad. Load the characters in so the characters can hit the cutscene trigger and then show the cutscene and then load them back in. This game is well made. Alright, there's a small but significant skip right here. What I need to do is make sure Sonic is... Never mind. I was going to say, I need to make sure Sonic's the point character, make him spin dash across the trigger, switch characters, then switch back to Sonic when he's across the trigger to skip the cutscene. It's not very hard to do, it's just kind of input intensive, and if you mess it up, you lose like a minute. Which you're seeing right now, because this guy takes for fucking ever. Because he is a politician, as he'll so unfunnily point out in a minute.
We will look into them. I'm sure you will take the credit.
Cutscene's almost over.
I am a politician.
Alright. Let me show you what that was supposed to look like. It was basically supposed to be Sonic spin dashes across and then like yeah, that's what it should have looked like. But whatever. That's okay. Oh, and anybody who actually like watches the show or played through this game normally, and if you like Styx, I'm sorry, Styx is nowhere to be found in this game. I'm just kidding, she's like right over there, but she's not part of the route. And you're probably wondering, where the fuck are you going? Oops. See, there's a lot of wiggle room with this jump glitch. I hope you guys can hear the game sound, like, at all. This would be kind of boring if you couldn't hear it. I mean, it's definitely less annoying right now that you can't hear it. But, whatever. Anyways, yeah, if you're wondering where the hell I'm going to that, like, piece of track right there. That leads to the third to final level. It'll just be this level after I reach this track, and then 2 more levels. So yeah, we're almost... After this level, we're like halfway done. But probably not, because the last couple levels I'm incompetent at. Mostly the second to last levels where it shows heavily that I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And it's in one part in particular that was similar to the run killer for me in Amnesia Machine for Pigs. You just go through invisible terrain. And it's invisible because you just never hit the loading trigger for it. Because hitting the loading trigger for that terrain would be way too slow.
That was easy.
That is cool!
I love these boost rings. Really? That way? Hey!
If you haven't been able to tell already, nobody in this game knows how to shut up. So here we have Creeper Canyon, or Creeper Gorge, I think. I don't remember. Vines and shit is what I have this split labeled as.
Look at this place. Someone
All
needs a
right,
gardener.
gonna try and get a bounce here.
Yeesh.
Nice. I got a really good bounce, actually.
Really inviting.
So that skips this entire 2D section where I'd have to do a bunch of platforming and not go fast. And instead, we'll just come up here over the wall. And this will skip.
I guess we can shoot ourselves at the wall.
This will skip more. Oh, crap. No. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, I got another good bounce. You know what? Yeah, no! Damn it. Alright, one last chance for a bounce. Nope. Okay. I'll just go up here and I will compromise and I'll take hitting the next cutscene trigger because it wastes less time than just fucking this up a million times and ruining everything for you guys. But man, I can't imagine what it would be like if I actually played this game normally and, you know, did the platforming and all that. Apparently there's a small invisible wall here. There we go. None of the invisible walls are very tall in this game.
Land on the stone path.
Where?
Vines.
Okay. There's the
Awesome.
cutscene.
More killer vines. Joy.
Watch me get all these rings before you. Just gotta watch these vines. The way they
Alright, I would
spin
try to
freaks
do...
me out.
a trick, but it's unnecessary. So we can just platform our way on invisible platforms over to where we're supposed to be. And I'm just gonna spam attacks while I'm on this, because if I don't,
Danger ahead.
I'll probably wind up dying.
Gravity, do your thing.
I love these boost rings.
These things
Oh yeah, I
focus
do need to
here.
actually dodge vines
Don't you wish you could clone me? That was
in a
easy.
small little while.
Rings. Sweet. This is nuts. Ooh. Oh, hungry. Going up.
But this segment is like... Well, those segments are the worst in this entire level.
Move quicker.
Oh god, that was awful.
Target
Alright.
practice. Stop it time. Ready for a ride?
Hang on. Trying to get a bounce. There we go. Okay. Sonic, come up here. Or don't, you know. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a thing. Okay, that didn't work as well as I wanted it to, but that's more because I messed up the last input, which is don't press X. Or Y. But basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to skip this whole section, which would take me to the opposite end of this thorn bush field. And instead, I'm going to just come over here. I can't land on this platform yet. I mean, I can, but I would have to jump off and hit this spring. Okay. Alright, so hitting that spring causes the correct enemies to spawn. If you don't hit that spring, it seems that not all of the enemies spawn, and when you kill what is spawned... are you serious? Can you, can I help you? Okay. If you kill everything that's spawned without having hit that spring, at least in my experience, the game crashes. So it's good to avoid that. And now we'll just have Sonic show off that rolling makes you invincible. It's just like Dark Souls.
Sonic, check it out. There's a crane up ahead.
And rather than do this, oops.
Don't start with the psychic stuff.
Don't let them get to that husk. I like fighting lots of small things, not one giant thing. Sonic, you fear what you don't understand.
Spin dash time.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Fine. Give me Knuckles. What I was trying to do was just spin dash jump over to this platform to just start running on the platform that doesn't exist yet, because I never hit the trigger to move the platform to where it's supposed to be. But luckily for me, just because it's not there doesn't mean it's not there, because, you know, this game. Anyways, this segment of the level is supposed to be for Tails and Amy. But since we're Sonic and Knuckles, hey, suddenly we're Tails and Amy. And cutscene coming up. And somebody on my stream mentioned that there are 2 Robotniks here.
These missiles are pretty sorry looking.
If I can get a bounce.
We can lasso them into that door.
Tails, please, don't. You know what? I don't know why I'm having trouble with this bounce. I'm like a frame late. And Tails is not helping me. I'm probably going to get the bounce when the door opens. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay. I don't know why bounces with Amy take me forever. Oh yeah, there's 2 Eggmans right there. 1, 2.
These
The one is still trying to blow open the door, or trying not to blow open the door, but just firing missiles.
We're in no danger whatsoever.
So yeah, this game is well made. What the? Speaking of this game being well made, I've never seen that before.
This isn't over.
This guy
Oh hey, there's still 2 Eggmans.
Come on, baby.
Nice.
Can't outrun me. I see you. Do you see me?
So skip most of the rings there because they are completely unnecessary. And then we come up here. And this guy coming up. First of all, 1 frame of being down before he was ever down. Good. Second of all, this guy needs to be killed. Otherwise, the rail that he's guarding never becomes active. So the fastest way to do this is to just bounce on his head. Oops. And normally you can't bounce on his head. But since pausing negates your current animation, it allows you to bounce.
That was awesome. Great teamwork, Tails. Stay alert.
No reason to switch rails here. The middle rail is the fastest.
That'll do it. I see
And
you
now
some
this
target.
segment is supposed to have a bunch of
What a ride.
like a bunch of combat and setting up stuff so that you can access a bunch of platforming and do really annoying platforming. But instead of doing that, we will just climb these vines, and I may just take a death here to reset my rings to 20. Yeah. That one wasn't actually intentional. I wasn't planning on dying yet. Oh well. I'll never remember to keep rolling here. Alright. Like, I'm glad that Big Red Button found it necessary to not just make those vines like a solid wall of hurt box, and instead they opted to actually give each vine its own like collision mesh.
Didn't see this coming, did you?
That way we can walk on top of them. And because of the way damage works in this game, unlike other Sonic games where you get knocked back a bit, you just get hit in place. And here we're supposed to do what Amy says, but I'm not going to do that if I can help it. Yeah, there we go. Just bounce up to the platform and continue on. And once again, we're in a segment of the level that is not intended for the characters that we're currently playing. We are currently in a segment of the level that's for Sonic and Knuckles. But if you haven't figured that out yet, it doesn't matter who you are. It does not matter who you are at any point in the game. And it seems like there are no real character-specific lines. Or wait, actually, this segment is for all 4 characters, not just Amy and Tails. Also, I'm gonna try to skip this ring. I think I skipped it, but it doesn't. I don't think it matters actually. This cutscene is unskippable, by the way, but I really like it.
Welcome, Sonic. After I crush you, I will defeat that rat of a snake and become top dog.
I just really like Eggman's design. It's always funny. I've seen this cutscene like 6 or 7 times now. Still really funny.
The thunder call.
I'll be Sonic. Not for any reason other than I think his attacks are faster once you knock down the egg, whatever the hell this is.
Oh, I hate buying refurbished missiles.
Wow, impressive.
So we need to hit him 4 times.
Yes, yes.
If I can stop getting bodied, that would be great. Yo! What the fuck?
How dare you?
Oh, what are you doing? Alright, finally. Damn. Need to hit him 4 times. And then we need to all use our power bracelets to form Captain Planet.
Abort! Abort!
Not really.
This is not what it looks like.
And then we go Star Platinum on Eggman. And I don't think anybody else's attacks wind up being that fast. Something glitches out with Sonic's attacks there, I think.
Seriously though, I look cool in this, right? Sonic smells!
And I love that the losing Eggman will just resort to childish insults.
They never go out of style.
2, 3,
Look at all you.
I think 3.
Around like scared.
Oh my god, stop. Stop attacking the missiles. Okay, no, I only hit him 2 times before. Okay, everybody grab him. Amy, you're grabbing from the wrong direction. But that's okay.
You made me spill my drink.
You attack
Oh,
like
no,
a
no, 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 no. That wasn't anywhere near as fast as it was supposed to be, but it was still good. Anyways, one more phase. Same as it has been the whole fight.
Round 2. Time for the knockout.
For some reason in phase 3 he says round 2. I don't know if that's just because of how fast I'm doing the fight or what, but
Oh, like you never have something malfunction.
pretty sure that shouldn't be the case.
That just happened.
2, 3, 4. Nice.
Oh, boy.
Oops. Okay. Everybody grab him. And he's down. So, one more Jotaro spam. Cool.
Giddy up.
Fight's over.
Out of there. Just clear up. Back. Ah, got it.
I like that Eggman is somehow strong enough to just make that
Gone. Loser.
whole thing hop through physical effort alone. Anyways, that's one of the crystals that we were never informed about. The crystals in this game, I believe, are more or less equivalent to Chaos Emeralds in the other Sonic games. Except, I think there are 9 of them in this game, as opposed to 7 Chaos Emeralds. I'm really considering cutting the footage after that loading screen, but go to the right. Ah, man, too far right. Oh well. Okay. Since I failed the cutscene skip earlier, I don't have to worry about it this time. But had I gotten the cutscene skip earlier, dude would still be standing right here. And I feel like there's probably a faster way to get to where I'm going. but I would have to consult the other run for it. This game does not handle its seamless loading very well. Like, Jak and Daxter did that perfectly. This game is trying to do that, and it's just not going. Maybe don't use CryEngine for the next Sonic game. Anyways, second to last level right here. It's the Sky something or other. Don't know what it's called. It kind of looks like Sky Sanctuary Zone, which I think is probably what they were going for. But for most, if not all of the level, if I can do it right, or almost all of the level, I will only have access to Amy and Knuckles. And right away, we'll do this. Because in this room, we need to activate 3 things. And
yes, you were. We're too close to give up now.
That's awesome. Make a note. Tell Sonic this story when you see him.
It's really hard to do the trick I was just trying to do, which involves pausing 6 to 7 times, and then trying to charge a punch, and then canceling the punch charge. Because for some reason, doing all of that gives you a massive speed boost in a single direction. The only problem is you can only do it on land. Like, obviously you can't punch in midair. I'm gonna try it again. Sometimes pausing has, like, inconsistent, like, exit frames, I guess. So if you try to maintain the same rhythm, just sometimes it doesn't work. Anyways, that's 2 out of 3.
The door won't open until we get this last one connected.
Basically, in this run, the pause menu is the MVP. If it weren't for the pause menu, this might actually be an okay Sonic game.
Totally hug.
No.
That's what I meant. We should totally keep going.
Alright, this I'm supposed to do a little different to how I do it. But I'm gonna do it the way I do it in order to waste the least amount of time that I can. Because while I know roughly where the invisible rails are, I don't know them all the way. So I'm going to trigger this cutscene just to have everything load and to set my like set a waypoint there, more or less. Then I'll just get up here. See, that's what I mean by pausing, having like inconsistent exit time.
Up we go.
I feel like a pit
Alright, so if I stand in this middle platform here, my camera will lock, which is a problem. I guess I need to be way closer to the edge when I try to do that. I was trying to do the boost thing again. Now I kind of wonder when I get over here if Amy comes along, which she should after a second or two. I kind of wonder if I can break those things. Okay. Amy. Oh, hey, I can. Those are supposed to be like an objective for for here in the level. I didn't think they would be active, or even like, I thought, yes, their graphics is loaded, but why would their hitboxes be loaded? But you know, this game makes so little sense to begin with. Why question things being loaded when they shouldn't be, or not loaded when they should be? Like this whole segment of the level, for instance. Apart from this bush and that grass over to the left, there is almost no visual reference for this section of the stage. Now, there are rails pretty much directly that way that I need to grab onto. There's also rails like over there. And the ones over there are a little closer, but I know where these are, more or less. So I'm going to try to go and get to those. Hopefully I don't mess this up too bad. Okay. So, we're back up. Okay. This should be more or less good. And I don't have to spam too much in order to get the height that I need. It'll just kind of come naturally. Ideally, if I've done everything right and I lined everything up, pretty soon I should be seeing a rail. Well, not seeing the rail, but I should be seeing, like, press A to be on the rail. Oop. Okay. The rail should be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Well, no, that was one of them. No. Oh, wait. Ah, that was the right rail, I think. Yeah, it was. Oh, man. Dude, I got it. Nice. Okay, so that was actually the hardest trick in the entire game, and that's the first time I've done it without any visual reference whatsoever.
Hello there.
So now, what I want is a bounce off of that guy to then bounce me up here so I can hit that button that only Sonic is supposed to be able to reach, but since there's bouncing and
Don't worry.
the infinite jump glitch, Knuckles can get it as well.
You get me there, I will fly it.
Who's the man?
Sonic?
And now suddenly Sonic and Tails are around too. I don't know where they came from. And the camera does some weird things sometimes.
Nothing is stable in here.
Like in the final level, there's a good chance that at one point the camera will be completely upside down for like a few seconds. Also, the subtitles are broken for a little while there. I don't know why.
Plane is our only way out. Hurry!
The plane.
And really, of all the things to reference for a fucking kids game, like why the plane? No fucking kid is gonna know what that is. Anyways, now we get on the plane that was... no. We rode in on to somewhere. I actually don't know how we get to this stage. Anyways, this is the final level of the game. This is Lair's Lair. And if I can do it in under 15 minutes, then I'm looking at sub 1 hour, which is great. So to start this level,
We can't worry about
obviously
that now. We have to get
Knuckles.
those crystals back.
I have the route for this level most of the way down. Okay. Want to bounce off of this guy. That looks good. Yep. Okay.
You can't stop.
So that skips the first combat of the stage.
I really can't
Skip almost all the combat in this level, including most of the combat for the final boss.
Let's go.
Let's get going.
Danger ahead.
Oops.
Boost ring.
I expect to die at least once on these rails.
Going up. Let's
Okay.
bounce on this button.
Going around that one skipped like
Love the low road, buddy.
maybe a
My
second or
hand's
something.
dirty. Ew.
Ah, damn.
Boost pad.
I like this level a lot, actually. For the sake of, like, it does punish you for not paying attention a little.
That was easy.
Like, you can actually
Avoid the lasers.
just make faster routes
Sweet.
by paying attention and doing the QTEs. But if you don't, generally you don't die.
Tails, what are those robots doing up there?
We better hurry.
Okay.
Those robots are turning something off.
The robots were turning something off, but whatever that was, it's not very relevant to my interest, because
Nice try.
we don't need platforms to get high. So basically just skipping all of the combat in this level. Ordinarily there would be some boxes around, but I guess we skipped loading them. But that's okay. We just hop up here, get this small cutscene to load this bridge,
Boost rings.
and onwards we go. I'm not actually trying to skip these boost pads. I just keep jumping to areas where I don't need to be. Oops. Please. Oh, and anytime you roll, lasers and, like, obstacles in general just can't hit you.
I am starting to really dislike.
Oh, come on.
He obviously
Okay,
doesn't
cool.
know us that well.
Got a good bounce. That saves me some time over, like, just manually going up.
Think we're
And
good
this
to go.
doesn't look like it's loaded, but now it is. And then there's these inexplicable mechanical worms.
There's a giant worm ahead.
I mean, they kind of make sense thematically for Lair's Lair, because he's a big snaky worm dude. But, like, it's just out of nowhere. Big fucking worms. Which, I mean, that's fine, because in Sonic Adventure, there was that giant-ass snake thing.
I'll release the emergency switch and you guys take it from there.
Normally, I really wouldn't accept that bounce, but we have to travel laterally pretty far, so I can just build up that over the series of some pauses. And then, for some reason, this rail is active, unlike other rails that are guarded by things. So this rail drops us in here, but we don't want to be in here, because the way we want to go is right through this wall. However, we can't clip through walls. This isn't Amnesia. Instead, we have to go over walls. And really, I should have just manually done it by now. Screw it. Just need to go up and over the wall.
Let's smash 'em.
And there we go.
Lasers, stay alert.
Onwards to the next part of the level.
Danger ahead! I don't like loops.
Bee!
When I was actually playing this on stream,
This is nuts.
trying to figure out the route for this level, from Darkspine Sonic's
Unstoppable.
thing, or without looking at Darkspine Sonic's thing, I had actually gotten onto this ramp,
Don't you wish you could clone me?
but this ramp was like fully unloaded graphically, so I was literally running on nothing,
Rings. Sweet. Getting the hang
which
of it.
ordinarily isn't a problem, but I guess some more important parts of it were not loaded, and that caused issues when I got to those parts.
Take me someplace cool.
Activate that button.
Okay,
Danger ahead.
I activated the button. Just gonna have to activate one more button as soon as I get off of this.
Let's hit that button. Ah. Boost pads are awesome.
Oh my god. Getting wrecked.
Whoa, I think I'll wait over here.
As per usual.
Nice shooting, Tails.
This is another instance of where the camera will lock if I touch a platform. If I touch that platform with the green dot on it, the camera will lock in place, and it'll be extremely hard to do this next bit. I've never actually been able to do it with the camera locked.
I should be grossed out by robot parts flying, but I'm not.
So now we just clip out of bounds. And we need to land on that road.
Knuckles, you
And I
rock.
don't... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I need to infinite jump for
Way
a
to
bit.
go, team.
And we're good. Cool.
Let's go.
Let's keep
Oh, there
going.
was the broken subtitle, by the way.
Grossed out by robot parts
Knuckles
flying,
just said,
but
let's
I'm
go, but
Hey!
instead it was actually just a slash. Get there?
I like bounce pads.
Genius. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened there. Okay.
Boost ring.
So you can skip that. I'm just stupid and have never seen that because the camera never shows that.
Look at all these
Okay.
rings. Sweet.
Almost there. Great job.
Oh. And level is over. And welcome to the final boss. This is Lyric. What we're supposed to do is we're supposed to beat on Lyric for some time and then beat the enemies that he sends at us and then oops. Lyric. Please stop hitting me. Ah, screw it. I want sub 1. I'm gonna get sub 1. But, yeah. We're supposed to beat on him and then beat on the enemies that he sends at us. And then, one at a time, each character has their own thing to break. And I'm guessing there's supposed to be 5 phases to this fight or something. But, since Knuckles can jump over invisible walls and stuff, and Knuckles can infinitely jump, and there are no real boundaries in this, Knuckles can access everybody's goal, and triggering Sonic's goal
I'm sorry you came all this
causes him to skip to just the final phase of the fight, because I guess Sonic's would have been the last one.
I've waited a long time.
So now, all we do is beat Lyric.
Let's blast some heavy metal.
And again, the fastest way to do that is just bounce on him. So as soon as he comes down from spawning these guys, he should die. None of that mattered. Killed Knuckles, but it doesn't matter.
Oops, missed again.
Oh no! He got one more cycle. Damn. Okay, now it's over. So, that is Sonic Boom in less than 1 hour. I hope you all enjoyed it. And that's actually my personal best. I wish I had been timing it. Oh yeah, Eggman saves the day. And one more thing. Well, after Lyric gets hogtied. Yeah, we thought we could defeat you. Also, if these guys can do this, if they could have done this at any time, why didn't they do it as soon as Lyric was let loose? Lyric is just stuck like that forever. Like, they don't even show Lyric's face again, I don't think. And he also doesn't say anything. And yeah, one more thing. Shadow's in this game. It looks like he's gonna be another boss fight, right? And then he looks over at Lyric and he's like, oh.
Looks like you and your friends got the job done.
And then nothing happens. Apparently, if you don't skip everything in the game, Shadow is a boss fight somewhere along the line. But, yeah, I don't know. Shadow is pretty irrelevant to the plot. Also, he's like the only character in this game that existed before that did not get a major redesign. Because he was still the same shape he's always been.
Okay, that's the last of them.
Like, he didn't have any bandages or anything. Also, that's Styx.
Okay.
Styx is a little stupid. She's a little less stupid in the show, but only a little. Like, everything in this game that Styx says seems to be some weird non sequitur. Oh, hey, Cliff, again.
Chuck another one up for Team Sonic.
Knuckles, don't you dare call this Team Sonic. This is not the Sonic team. This is Big Red Button. As soon as the credits start, I need to skip them because there's one more thing after the credits. There we go. For some insane reason, this game has a sequel hook. Part of me hopes they just let this die, but somehow more of me hopes that they don't, and they keep doing sequels to Sonic Boom, preferably as poorly made. But yeah, Metal Sonic is in this game too. Anyways, that was Sonic Boom. I hope you all liked it. And I will see you on my stream where I'll be speedrunning this game for the foreseeable future. Later.